I'm Larry Barker, and I'm the director of the State Office of Victims Assistance. That's here in the governor's office. And basically what we do is we assist victims with trying to get their lives back together, trying to pay some of their bills, some of their medical bills and some of their counseling bills, basically. It's my sense that we in state government can't do it all. We can help with some of the medical bills and some of the counseling bills, but there's just no way one state organization can do it. I don't think all of the state organizations can do it. And that's why we are really happy to be partners with folks like Sistercare, SZ Van, SCAD VASA, the Rape Crisis Network, and all the other nonprofits that are out there doing their best to help victims, okay? My heart goes out to victims every time I speak with them because, by the grace of God, it could be me tomorrow. And so I really hope that we can all help these folks.
Sistercare was established in the early 80s from a group of pretty forward-thinking folks who were so cognizant of there being no safe houses, such limited services for battered women and their children in the Midlands.
It's no secret that in South Carolina there's an epidemic of criminal domestic violence. And I don't see that going away. I'm sorry to say that. I just don't see it going away. But my heart goes out to the victims because what do they do then when this happens? It must be a frightening, frightening time for every victim. The good thing is I think we do have some good victims services folks, victims assistance folks who help sort of guide the victims through the process when the crime initially occurs, right, when the police come. But then what happens? Something happens to me, first thing I want to do is go get a lawyer. Most people can't do that. Who can afford a lawyer these days? So, I guess I'm perplexed as I sit here when I think about this. How do folks make it? And again, the need is out there. We've just all got to chip in, and we've all got to do it.
Sistercare's had a long period when we did not have an attorney to help women in family court. And what we would see is battered women would go to court by themselves, and the other individual involved, her abuser, would be represented by counsel. And the uneven playing or legal field was significant. And if we could just have someone preparing them, someone with them, what we're seeing is a significant increase in the number of women following through with orders of protection, for example, and the dismissal rate by the judges and the legal system being significantly lowered as well. Sistercare serves 5 counties. We've got 1 full-time family practice attorney. In no way can she do it all. Again, to have support and involvement from the community would mean so much to us, particularly during a recession when we're really struggling.
It's my understanding that many of the paralegals in these organizations have been cut. I don't know what these organizations are doing, but the victims aren't going away. In fact, our numbers are showing them increasing with claims to our department. So if that's the case, then all of these nonprofits are getting hammered by folks coming in every day. I don't know the answer, but somehow we've all got to stay in this battle, work hard, do the best we can do, because again, I'll say it over and over and over, one organization cannot do it all. We cannot meet all the needs.
We did have to cut all of our paralegals, the counselor type folks that do a lot of the frontline work, support the women, help with paperwork, help do intakes and assessments, to give that information then to our attorney.
Every time I go to a victim's ceremony, I always get angry. The empathy level's there, and I'll go, what do you mean that guy did this or she did that? It just never ceases to amaze me. But then I just walk away after the ceremony's over. I collect myself. I thank God it wasn't me. The victims can't do that. If we don't help them, then, gee, who's going to help them?
We at Sistercare get so many requests for service, we can't do it alone. If there are attorneys volunteers, supporters in the community that can help in any way, support this upcoming fundraiser that happens to sound like it's going to be a lot of fun, we would love to have their support. The funds from the shrimp boil for Sistercare will be used to supplement grants we are receiving so that we can ensure ongoing comprehensive legal services to battered women in the Midlands and ensure we don't have to turn away any battered women from our legal services.